And welcome back to the Buckle Up Podcast with Brandon Rush and
Mama Rush.
And today, first of all, hope you guys are doing well. We have 11 million viewers and listeners in 28 countries and 256 cities around the world. So we are very excited that this podcast is resonating with everyone from around the world because this podcast is all about everyday people. So for today, we have on Virgil. Virgil is like family. Virgil's done all kinds of things. He played basketball internationally. He is a tech guru, knows all kinds of stuff about that, but I will have Virgil come on here and tell us all about himself in just a moment. And thank you very much. This is the Buckle Up Podcast Universe, Brandon Rush and Mama Rush. Double checking the recorder, make sure that's going to work. Then we'll let Virgil on here, admit. I'll tumble for you.
Take some notes.
Virgil, what is going on? Whoops. Virgil, what is going on, my friend?
What's happening, Brandon? How you doing?
Hey, we're doing good. You look sharp, Virgil.
Man, I don't know, man. I was just cutting the grass. I'm about worn out.
Oh, yeah? That's all right. How are your grandkids doing? I guess they're grown up probably since the last 5 years.
Yeah, I tell you what, they have grown up. They're swimming now.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yes, sir. They take swimming lessons, and we went to Hilton Head this past weekend.
Oh, wow.
Well, actually for a week.
Okay.
And they were in that pool swimming like fish.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Hey, that's so important. A lot of people don't know how to swim, but it's so important that they do know how to swim.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
How you doing, Carolyn? You looking nice
I'm
over there.
Mama Rush.
Look.
Doing
Oh,
Virgil.
yeah, that's right. I'm sorry, Mama Rush. You're looking all 20 years
You know
old.
me as Carolyn, but Mama Rush on the show. Virgil, it's so great seeing family. Brandon
Yes,
did
ma'am.
an introduction just before you came on,
Okay.
letting all of our followers know that you are family.
Yep.
And
That's right.
so we want them to enjoy you like we enjoy you.
Absolutely, Virgil.
I don't know how much they're gonna enjoy, but
Hey, you
I
know
guess
what,
I got-
Virgil? I enjoy you. We both thought you'd be great to have on, so that's why we have you here today. Virgil, I'll admit the fact that we did not get the email that you sent, which is okay, because you're going to tell the audience yourself all about you. As I said, I know just from spending time with you, I know how
Yes.
great you are with computers and technology. But besides that, I also want to hear about what you playing basketball overseas and stuff, because that's important to me too.
oh yeah. So you just are we on live now?
Yeah. We started live. The minute you cut on, we were already going live. So we're fully live, Virgil. And so, yeah, however you want to start, man. How about your upbringing, Virgil, and how that got you into basketball and all that? We'll start there.
Yeah, I played ball at Keenan High. I think I actually did pretty good there.
Okay.
I started off young. Actually, I'm kind of like Asia Wilson. Asia Wilson goes to our church.
Okay.
So, right now, I consider her the best female basketball player in the world.
Absolutely.
She does a lot, for our church. And anyway, we'll talk about Asia later. But
Okay.
I was kind of like that. I really kind of uncoordinated. Well, not coordinated well. Coming through junior high school, I played sparingly, but I kept growing.
Yeah.
And skills kept increasing. So about my senior year, actually my freshman year in high school, that's when they actually put me on the varsity team.
Oh, you said what year was that? Your freshman year, you said?
It was my freshman year of high school.
Holy smokes.
So actually they kind of put me in. So I think like in 1975, I know Brandon is a long time ago.
Yeah.
That's quite all right.
Yeah.
But we had that great team, Jim Strickland and some more people, and we actually won the state championship.
Holy smokes.
I was a part of that team, but I didn't play because I think at that time, freshmen wasn't allowed on the varsity. But my sophomore year, my junior year, my senior year, I led the team in scoring.
Holy smokes.
Rebounding too, I think.
Yeah.
So it was very successful high school year. And I mean, I was the type that doing basketball season, I was playing basketball.
Yeah.
During baseball season, I was on the baseball field.
Okay, I didn't play
Yeah,
baseball too.
doing football, I was on the football field.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
So it was fun back then. But I remember my brother telling me, he said, look, he said, man, you need to drop all those other sports and concentrate on basketball because you will get a scholarship.
Oh wow.
And I listened and I got that scholarship. So
Yeah.
it was
What
all worth
position
it.
did you play? What position did you play on in high school as far as basketball?
Actually, I was more of a what do you call a small forward.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
We
Okay.
used to call it 3-man. So
Yeah.
I was more of a 3-man. And we had a big team. You know, Jim Strickland, Strickland, he was a senior when I was a freshman, but
Okay.
I mean, he was 6'10" and a half.
Holy smokes.
How tall are you, Virgil?
Yeah, Virgil, how tall are you actually?
I'm 6'5".
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Hey, then that's not small.
Not small at all.
Not small at all. So
Yeah.
I played in high school. I was about 6'4". I think I played 6'4".
Okay.
So from there on, you know, I think it was a matter. A lot of stuff happens. My dad died when I was about 15 years old.
Oh man, I'm
So
sorry.
that was kind of devastating to me.
Yeah.
That's very
So I wanted to stay near home.
Yeah.
But I ended up going to a small college because my dream school, Clemson University.
Oh
They-
man, Virgil, I gotta cut you off now. I'm sorry.
Man, yeah. And I know, all my family now are USC graduates, well, University of South Carolina graduates.
Okay.
So I'm a big USC fan. But also I'm a football Clemson fan. I don't like the basketball team because they didn't give me my scholarship.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
But the University of South Carolina did.
Oh,
So
really?
they gave me a full ride if I wanted it. But that back then that was the Frank Aguirre.
Yes.
McGuire time, and he was big on his seniors and his northern guys and stuff. So they told me, I remember Coach Ben Joe told me, he said, now Virgil, we're gonna give you this scholarship because we thought you were going to Clemson. So when you decided you didn't go to Clemson, we had already signed people, but they were willing to go ahead on and sign me.
Yeah.
But that's when I decided, Newberry College, they had just been in the NAIA championship.
Okay.
They were like, at one time they were 36-1. And I said, well, if I'm going to go to a small school, I may as well go to a good one, and it's not too far from home because of the fact,
Yes.
So that's when I went to Newberry.
Okay. Wow. That's definitely interesting. I know some people that went to Newberry to be able to play sports and all, but that's interesting. What did you study while you were at Newberry too?
Oh, I majored in political science.
Okay.
Yeah. I was I was going to be a lawyer, or go into politics.
Yeah.
But deep down I really wanted to play ball.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I got that opportunity. And so I you probably know my story. I had a chance. Each year I was the leading scorer.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. Yeah, Virgil, tell us, because the audience doesn't know. It's for the audience. We have 11 million people, so you're telling them too.
Yeah, I know.
So
tell them. Yeah. So I don't know. So you're gonna have to tell us. You can tell the audience too. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was typical. My coach was telling me, you'll be a big fish in a small pond.
Yeah.
In other words, instead of going to University of South Carolina, you're gonna be a small fish in a big pond. So I kind of took that and ran with it.
Okay.
But I think it worked out. It worked out, because I played all 4 years, got my degree.
Hey.
And I got a chance to Portland. I went to Portland, the Portland Trailblazers.
Oh, I didn't know that, Virgil.
Wow.
Yeah. No, hold on.
Hold up.
Yeah, hold on a second here, Virgil. Let's get deep into it, my friend.
So humble.
Yeah, I didn't know that at all.
No, I mean, it was an opportunity. I went on, I think there were 15 draftees. I probably went in as the number 16th one.
Oh yeah. Oh, but still,
I got a first class plane ticket out there to Portland.
Holy smokes.
At that time, I think I was playing. I was at a camp at Utah, University of Utah. I was just at Jabbar's camp. Got a chance to play with some pros there. And I think what's happening, even though I was a small college All-American,
Yeah.
a lot of people didn't really know me.
Yeah, that's right. Though sometimes it's better.
Yeah, and once you enter the top elites, you got 15 people, 10 draftees, and 10 free agents. So I worked my way up to in the top 5.
Holy smokes! Heck yeah, Virgil.
And these guys used to ask me, "Now, what college do you went to Mayberry?" I said, "I went to Newberry."
Yeah.
And they were like, Mayberry, South Carolina. No, man, I went to Newberry.
Yeah.
So they didn't know me until we spent some time together. And then
Yeah.
they realized, okay, we got a baller.
Yeah. Then they got to know you.
You got to know me. But I did a lot of things like during my college year, I had a chance to play in Australia. So I played a season in Australia with the All-American team.
Okay.
The NAIA All-Stars or whatever. So we went to Perth, Australia, Western Australia.
Yeah.
And I got a chance to be a big fish then because, I averaged over 30 points and I averaged over 10 points and 10 rebounds a game. So I end up in Australia, I end up the MVP. We played, I think we played a little season over there. We played the only game we lost was in the championship game. But I was voted MVP in the championship game. And also I won the dunk contest.
Okay. Look at you with your bad self, Virgil.
Hey, look, family didn't know when they were jumping from the foul line. I couldn't jump from the foul line now.
Yeah.
But I could go within that circle.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, the Aussies over there, they were excited because they've never seen people. I mean, they saw people. They get American TV. Yeah. So they saw some of the great players that we had, Dr. J and all those guys. So they knew we could jump.
Yeah.
Americans.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Did you autograph for them? Did you have
all the time?
Yeah.
Remind me the next time to get your autograph.
Absolutely, Virgil. Yeah.
Well, as far as my basketball career was, I did after that. So after that, that's when I was playing. I was doing some camps. I was coaching some camps. Doing my thing after I graduated, and I got the call from Portland. So I went there. I was very excited. I thought I played great.
Yeah.
But with professional basketball and NBA, a lot of times it's not where you go. I mean, it's not how good you are. It's your fit.
Okay.
And Portland was looking at that time. I think they had I can't remember the guy's name. Lafayette Lieberman. He was the number 1 draft chart, and he ended up an All-Star. And then they picked another guy. I think it was a 5th round pick.
Okay.
But they chose 2 of them, and I know they kept Lafayette. So actually they had 1 out of the 15. Yeah. And so it's very difficult. And see, I was a small forward. So I was 6'5", so I was considered small. So they actually, about along in the week that we were there, they put me at point guard and second guard just to see if I could do those positions. I thought I did really well. I don't know how they looked at it, but I thought I did really well. But you know what was interesting? While I was there, we were constantly getting offers to go overseas.
Really?
Yeah. So it was a guy in Brazil. He didn't want to come looking for me. He came looking for another guy.
Yeah.
But he saw me in Utah and followed me to Portland.
Wow.
Yeah. So he kept saying, I think they chose on that Saturday or Sunday, and he kept trying to get me to leave. He told me on Thursday or Wednesday, the plane is leaving tomorrow.
Yeah.
Brazil. So you need to come now.
Yeah.
Because he was afraid I was going to make the NBA team. So he was there and he saw what I was doing and he was for sure I was going to make the team.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to be tough because I knew they were looking for a point guard and I wasn't an actual point guard. But that's that day before I left to go to Brazil, he was trying to get me the day before.
Yeah.
Because the next day we were going to find out whether who made the cut.
Okay.
So he was this is your last opportunity. You better be on that. And I said to myself, no, I'm gonna just wait.
Yeah.
I said, look, I've done this far. I've done so much. I'm gonna wait.
Absolutely.
And I waited, and I talked with the coach. It was I'm forgetting his name, but he's a famous coach. He's passed now.
Yeah.
But Dr. Ramsey, I think Dr. Ramsey.
Okay.
I talked with him, he's Coach Ramsey. And he was telling me, he said, Virgil, you was this close. And
Really?
I knew it. I knew it because of the positions they put me in. They
Yeah.
put me at small forward. They put me at big forward, which I was trying to guard guys 6'10".
Yeah.
That didn't work too good.
Yeah.
They put me at small forward. They put me at 2 guard, and then they put me at point.
Yeah.
So I knew they were working with me.
Yeah, they were trying to find something for you.
They were trying to find a spot.
Yeah.
Well, they told me they were going to keep up with me. So I was off to Brazil.
Yeah.
So I played 2 years of professional ball in Brazil, and did really well. I was the leading scorer again. We won the national championship.
Okay, there you go. You got your redemption. All right.
Redemption. We won.
Correct.
Yeah. We played on national TV, probably 2 nights out of the week.
Okay.
So people knew me.
Yeah.
And it was probably the best time of my life, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Even though I was by myself, I was
You're in Brazil.
I was only American until I think my second year we got another American.
Okay.
Matter of fact, out from your area, Raymond Townsend. He used to play for
Virginia?
the UCLA.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
In California. He used to play, I think he played for UCLA.
Okay.
And he joined it, and we played in the World Championship. I think we came 4th on the World Championship, 2nd in South America.
Okay.
So we had a very good team.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, 3 of our guys played on the Brazilian Olympic team.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So, but
Man.
I led the scoring.
Virgil, what part of that's an amazing story in itself. It's hard to beat that. I tell people my favorite time was still my college years still. But like to be overseas, like just to think about you in that time frame, to be in Brazil of all places, which what part of Brazil were you in?
São Paulo.
Oh, I've had 2 girlfriends from Sao Paulo, actually. Yeah, I really have. Gorgeous.
Well, I know. Don't tell me nothing about that, boy. I tell you what.
Yeah.
I used to. This was Rio de Janeiro.
Okay.
But other people, there was other places. Guarujá.
Yeah.
Oh, just beautiful. Ipanema Beach. Let's see. Caraguatatuba. That's a little place people didn't know about, but I love Caraguatatuba. It was a cool place to be, and it was just so many places that you don't know about in Brazil that's so beautiful.
I bet.
Did you learn to speak the language?
Yeah, Portuguese.
Portuguese. I falo Portuguese un pouco.
Oh yeah, just a little bit.
I spoke a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes.
But back then I learned it pretty good. But since I've been back,
Yes, with the years. Yeah.
Forgot everything. I could probably go there and be okay.
Okay.
At one time I was speaking pretty good.
Yeah, I bet, man. Oh my God, I'd love to live down there for a year or 2. I need to travel more, but I'm glad that's amazing that your talent and your work ethic got you sent to all those places. Even with the Portland, even with them, and who knows, had you been at another team, well, your life would have ended up differently, but like you would have had that opportunity. But you're right. It depends on where you are. I've been watching Winning Time about the Magic Johnson Showtime. I love that show. Oh my, it's amazing. But you see all that he went through and all the players and what they went through and how that position, what it is, matters.
Yeah. You're so correct. I mean, it's just it's the place. It's just the timing.
Yeah.
And because at that level, everyone is good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everyone is so good. But I still had great time. We went to Europe. We played as a Brazilian champion. We played in Europe. We beat Europe's best two teams at the time.
Oh wow!
4-2, and I forgot the other guy, but they were good teams. We had a chance
Okay.
to play in Saudi Arabia.
Oh,
Not
wow.
Saudi Arabia. We played in Kuwait.
Yeah.
We played in
Man.
Kuwait. Yeah, yeah, and we won that. I think we won that tournament over there.
Okay.
And so I had a chance to go to a lot of different places and doing good, doing
Yeah.
really good.
And what's so good about that, Virgil, you kept your wits about you.
Yeah.
I see so many young cats go there, get on any of these professional teams, and sometimes they lose their way.
Yeah,
And you never lost your way. And I know it's God that kept you going in
yeah.
the right direction and kept your path and saw you and
Oh,
made
oh
teams
yeah.
and made teams see you. So go ahead with that. I just wanted to interject that little bit.
Well, it's interesting that you said that because in Kuwait, and I really hadn't told too many people this.
Okay.
Didn't know for sure. But they had told me I went in as a Brazilian because at that time, America was going through a little something, and we
Yeah.
sometimes wasn't that welcome in the Middle East.
Mm.
So I was in this position, and I tell you, God did see me through. Now I don't know if this is as serious as I thought it was,
Yeah.
but I thought for sure I was in a hostage situation at
Oh,
one
wow.
time. Yeah, I went, and I hope they're not listening, but
Okay.
Well,
might want to come
we
get
wish
me.
you well.
No, you're good. You're good, Virgil. Yeah.
Virgil.
But I went to we were playing in Kuwait,
Uh-huh.
and they told us to be careful. You're Brazilian. Everybody knew I wasn't Brazilian.
Yeah.
I mean, because one guy wanted to take me to his club. His club now is basketball club. It's not the club we think of.
Okay.
So I knew I shouldn't have gone.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, wow.
But he was real friendly, and mostly all of them were.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But I guess I was naive,
Uh-huh.
and he introduced me to a Syrian coach and a Russian owner.
Ooh.
And guess what? He put me in this room for about 30 minutes,
Uh-huh.
and I could have sworn they were discussing my fate.
Oh, wow.
I really thought they were discussing my fate, what they were going to do with this American over here. And I'm saying to myself, how stupid was I to get in this situation? So I prayed. I said, Lord,
Yes.
get me out of this situation.
Yeah.
No business going with this guy because I didn't really know him.
Yeah.
Yes.
And and he came back to me, and they actually offered me a position.
Uh-huh.
And I said, let me think about it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I said, I'm really interested. And they didn't really ask me any questions because he introduced me as this is the American ball player
Uh-oh.
for Brazil.
Yeah.
Oh.
And that's when my antennas shot up.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. God, give me the words you say right now.
Because I was speaking broken English the whole time.
Yeah.
I was like, I was trying to speak like the Brazilian.
That is too funny.
So you guys got it exclusive because I haven't told many people. Only a few people have
I
known
appreciate that exclusive. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was, and I think God had my back the whole
Yeah.
time.
Yes, he did. He really did.
Yeah, and I remember there was an incident where I think American pilots got shot down, and they released the black ones.
Okay.
Oh,
I can't remember exactly when,
Okay.
but
wow.
I think later that came to my my mind about
Mhm.
did they actually release me because I was black?
Yeah. Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that, and when I left, I was shaking, right?
Wow.
Oh, your soul felt it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the guy, he didn't say anything, but he dropped me off and he took off. So that was, it gave me the impression that they were trying to decide my fate. Now, it could have been all legit
Yeah.
because the guy did offer me a position.
Uh-huh.
He said you could come over, the basic thing, house and car, and a certain amount of money, like maybe back that time, maybe 20, 30,000.
Uh-huh.
That's still a lot of money back then.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money
That's a lot of
today.
money. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Because you don't
But
pay
then
any
it went
bills. In Brazil, it was similar. I got a place to stay and a car. But Brazil is interesting because I met this missionary there, Reverend John Marr.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And he saw where I was living. I mean, I was in a penthouse or whatever.
Oh,
Big time.
wow.
It wasn't really a penthouse. It was just it's a nice place.
Yeah.
But I was living with another. It was single guys
Uh-huh.
with Brazilian women trying to come over all the time.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my.
And this pastor came to me, and he saw my game and everything. And I was wondering why he was the name of my club or my team was Clube Atlético do Monte Líbano.
Okay.
And that meant the mountains of Lebanon. So I was actually playing for a Lebanese company.
Own team. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know that till later on, till I, learned Portuguese and then I realized that's mountains of Lebanon.
Yeah.
And I asked him, he said, yeah, the owners, everything, they're Arabs. And I think what I was saying, I forgot
You're
what I
talking
was
about
saying.
that reverend you met from over there.
Yeah. He told me, he said, Virgil Wallace, now didn't you tell me you were a Christian? I said, yeah. I said,
No
yes,
broken
sir.
English now.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh man. See, I think he was out of Virginia or something. He was a white evangelical. And he wasn't one of the ones talking. He was walking too.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He said, I want you to come live with me and my wife and my daughter.
Interesting.
Oh.
I'm like, this guy's American. He's only known me for maybe a couple of, maybe saw maybe 1 or 2 games.
Yeah.
And he's already, he knew where I was living.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And he knew the situation that, and he asked me about it. I said, yeah, these girls, yeah, they try to come over.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is what it is.
Yes.
I'm a bachelor, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
I was making sure my wife wasn't listening.
Yeah.
I said, I'm a bachelor.
Terry knows she has you wrapped up.
Yeah.
She has
Yeah.
nothing to fear.
Yeah.
Go right
But
ahead.
yeah.
Because
But,
Terry, nothing to fear here.
Yeah.
Nothing to
Okay.
fear. I know. I'm hoping, I told her, I said, look, I'll let you listen to the recording.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right answer.
Absolutely.
But anyway, he took me out of that situation.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh wow, you left.
You left.
Yeah, I left.
Lord knows I wouldn't
Reluctantly.
have, Virgil. I don't care what preacher or anything came in there. Like, you couldn't have sold me on anything. I would say that's just me though.
But Virgil was interested in his soul, and he knew the environment he needed.
I'm interested in my soul too, but let me tell you what: the Brazilian women I date are gorgeous, and the ones I've seen are gorgeous. Good for you, Virgil.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
well, thank you, Brandon. I really appreciate that.
Yeah,
I was regretting it pretty much, though.
Oh
But then I got into it, and I was a Christian, and I denied myself. Even though I dated some girls,
yeah.
but I wasn't dating every girl because it would have been impossible.
Sure.
And Brandon, I got to the point where you didn't know whether these girls were
Like me for you,
or for me, or
for the basketball player part.
Basketball player.
Yes,
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, and that was the problem. I know you know.
Yeah.
That was the problem. I didn't know.
Mama Rush is here though.
Yeah, that's right.
The Rush, movie star.
Yeah.
I said Mama Rush would weed them out.
Oh yeah,
That's
no,
what
but
I'm
but
talking
he's
about.
saying like me,
Yeah.
me and Virgil are both in a place where our parents weren't there. Nor did I make decisions for myself anyway, Virgil. But I know what you mean. Like if a person likes you for you. Here's the thing I got to say about foreign girls though, and I not bashing American girls at all. No. Foreign girls have really liked me for me.
Okay.
They seem pretty genuine. If they're really into you, they're really genuine about liking you. Now, here's the other thing. Playing basketball, they know that you're a star. I'm not saying that everyone's like that, but because there's been foreign girls that have been about people playing whatever too. Yeah. But I'm saying but I know what you meant, Virgil. You if you felt it, you know it usually.
Yes.
Yeah, and I felt like that was the situation because I was a good looking guy, but come on, man. Some of those girls were gorgeous. And I was like, I don't know about this because it's the fact that I wasn't too sure.
Yeah.
I felt like we played on television, just like I
Yeah.
said, national TV
Uh-huh.
twice a week.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So they knew who I was.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't know whether they did it, they wanted to go out with me because I was on TV, I was a star or something like that. Because I
Yeah.
was in Brazil, I was.
Uh-huh.
So it
Vir-
was
Sorry.
it was hard,
Virgil, I want to say this, and it's kind of crazy, and because I've experienced this literally from the time of getting to college. Foreign girls really love brothers. I kid you not. And not only that, my friend Bobby Bradford, who's a white guy who was stationed in Germany, he told me, Brandon, there was a black guy of his. He said, Brandon, the guy wasn't even good looking. He wasn't that articulate like you are. He said, if we went over to Germany, I would just say that I was with you the whole entire time. He said that girls loved him over there. And I have dated a lot of foreign women, and they legitimately loved me for me.
Well, I have to.
I mean, I'm talking from my own experience.
Well, I'm going to tell you what Brandon's saying is true because my dad, when he was serving in World War II, he was in the Corps of Engineers. And so he said, he told us, his daughters, he said, those French girls, they would say Benji. Benjamin. He said they really love Benjamin. And he was just in the service, but he's engineer in the service. But he said they really love black men.
They really, honestly, Virgil, they really do. Like legit, but because we're American, and especially during that time, you weren't experienced because of, even till to this day, we don't get the same love. I'll say it. We don't get the same love over here, or there's always that little race issue that's there. But over in those other countries, they really love black guys. They really
let me tell you.
That's what my dad said.
Australia.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you, Brandon, when I left Australia, I was only there during the basketball season.
Yeah.
I cried on the plane.
Oh, gosh.
Man, let me tell you, and you know what's funny in Australia?
Yeah.
Now, they love, Carolyn, they love black men.
Yeah.
Still
to this day.
The Navy goes over there regularly. They have bases over there. And those guys, what do you call when they walk away and don't come back?
Oh, AWOL.
AWOL.
Yeah.
They be AWOL all the time. And the first time I went to Australia, we went to a club, right?
Yeah.
And I got pinched on the butt so many times.
Oh, wow.
And I found out that was the way of them saying that they like me.
Wow.
And some of the Aussies was there, some of the mates that was there. They said, man, go get you on the butt. I said, you got to be crazy. That's America. That's assault. Man, I can't do that. He said, no. He said, it's fine. It's fine. No. I never got the nerves to do it, but they did it to me several times.
Yeah, I understand.
But go ahead.
Yeah, Virgil, I love this combo. Virgil, it's been beyond entertaining.
But I know all those young cats out there looking at, well, let me get my ticket and go to
I'm ready to pack my bags.
Australia, head your way.
Australia is really nice.
So you came back on the plane and you're headed back to the United States, or you're headed to another country?
Yeah, what I did was, I would come back during the summers. When I would come back and, I used to have a job here. I think I worked at Colonial Life.
Okay.
Company, with one of my partners and one of my old roommates that was at Newberry.
That was a cut and take.
He basically got me the job.
Yeah, that's true.
And that was a way that I could save my money.
Yeah.
But the Brazilians wanted me to live over there and take the currency.
Okay.
And at the time, the dollar, the value of the dollar was so high that they would have to pay me $100,000 just to give me 50,000. They would pay me 100,000 of their dollars.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just to get $50 of 50,000.
Yeah. So you're living large. I mean, the dollar went so much. You were making great money over there.
I was making great money over there.
Yes.
So they wanted to, at the time, I think it was Crusaders or something like that. And I was like, I have to take American. Y'all have to give me American. So what happened? They gave me the US dollar sent it straight to America.
Okay.
So I was able to bank that.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
And then they gave me their currency while I lived over there. And inflation was crazy over there.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, it was like, I mean, we cry when it's over 5% or over here.
Yeah.
They're like 75%, 80%. You can go in the store one day and buy eggs, and the next day the eggs are like 30% more.
Oh, wow.
So no control. No control.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was pretty bad. So and that was one of the reasons I left Brazil.
Okay.
They didn't want me to.
Oh, okay.
But when I came over after my second year, I came over. I decided to stay.
Okay.
But I think one of my greatest honor was Newberry College. I'm in the Hall of Fame at Newberry.
Oh, congrats, Virgil.
Yeah, that was
very deserving of it.
You
Yeah,
are
that was
deserving
excellent.
of such an honor. Oh, if I ever go up there, I have to see. I
Yeah,
have to go
man.
to college and see your picture.
And let me tell you about that.
Yeah, go ahead,
Yes,
Virgil.
go ahead.
Now,
Did they retire?
it's 1982. I
Uh-huh.
played I played 4 years in Newberry from 78 to 82. Now they had color pictures during that time.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But my picture on the Hall of Fame up there, which that's it's a great honor, you know. But it's black and white. I'm like, what the hell?
Everybody know.
Yeah.
It's black and white. He put me a black and white picture, so it looked like I'm from the 1930s.
Oh, yeah. Real old school. Got you with one of these, with the ball.
It was exactly that way. So if you go now, I know somebody's gonna do Newberry. It's Newberry College in Newberry, South Carolina. You Google that or whatever, the Hall of Fame, Virgil Wallace, you will see that picture.
That is too
black
funny.
and white, but believe me, they were taking color pictures at that time.
Yeah.
But they chose that. I asked them, they said because it was a good looking picture.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
Did they retire your jersey?
They didn't. They put me in the Hall of Fame, but they didn't retire the jersey.
Okay.
So it's a difference because if you do too many jersey retirements, you run out of numbers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So people nowadays, they don't do as much as only people like Asia maybe and great scorers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I felt like I was deserving to be in the Hall of Fame. But only one thing I regret. We never won the championship. We never won the Natty at Newberry. And I'm a little disappointed in that because I thought we had a good enough team to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But I got a chance to play professional ball.
Yes.
And got a chance to go overseas, to play in Europe, play in Brazil and Australia, Kuwait. And then I actually got a chance to coach a little bit.
Okay. Where'd you coach at, Virgil?
Well,
I
coach AAU teams.
Oh, nice.
Matter of fact, me and Roscoe Wilson.
Okay.
Roscoe went overseas too, didn't he?
Yeah, he played in Europe.
Yeah, exactly. And Nat Davis played in Europe.
Nate played over there too.
Yeah,
Nate used to be able to jump out the gym.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and Roscoe was pretty good too. He played a good little while over there. He played a lot longer than I did.
Okay.
I thought I was doing a mature thing and coming back home, getting married and having kids, which I don't regret.
Yeah.
But over there, but I got a chance to. Yeah, me and Roscoe, we coached a couple of little teams. Now, of course, he coached Asia.
Yeah.
I didn't actually get a chance to coach Asia. Me and Roscoe coached Little League baseball together.
Okay.
And we had a couple of basketball teams that we coached. And then I coached AAU teams.
Oh, great.
And I actually had a chance to coach a little bit of professional.
Okay.
So, yeah. You remember the old ABA?
Yeah.
That's where Julius Erving, Dr. J, he started in the ABA.
Okay, yeah.
Philadelphia.
I know he played for Philadelphia. I don't know where Julius Erving's originally from, but I know he played for Philadelphia.
Yeah, he played for Philadelphia.
Yeah.
I don't know where he's from.
In Delaware. I lived in Delaware.
Yeah.
I remember.
Well,
Or
he played
Philadelphia?
ABA first.
Okay.
Mhm.
So when the ABA team on the Charlotte Rams,
Uh-huh.
and coached by Lenny Wilkins' cousin,
Okay.
Carl Wilson.
Okay.
He was coaching at the time, and he actually, you know, our first year, he coached. I was assistant coach. The next year, he made me the head coach.
Okay.
But it was during the COVID years.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
So that's not too. That's only 5 years ago.
Yeah, it's not
Oh.
too long
That's
ago.
just back in 20.
Yeah. So I really didn't, because the season was cut short,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I really didn't get a chance to really coach. But I'm kind of glad because it was, you have to really love it,
Yeah.
to put that much energy into it.
Yeah.
Virgil, would you, not to cut you off with that, but I
That's
want to say this quickly. Would you consider now coaching at a college level? Because you still are so talented and you're coaching youth and everything, and you still have that ability to coach. Would you consider that at this point?
Probably not, because it takes so much energy.
Oh,
Yeah.
it does.
And you have to be so dedicated, and it's a year-round thing.
Okay.
When we wasn't coaching, we were preparing.
Yeah.
Oh, I got
And with the ABA, you're really trying to find your players.
so you're recruiting.
You're trying to get them overseas to make more money. You're trying to get them to the NBA.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got you.
So you're coaching to help them.
Yeah.
I got
A
you.
lot of these guys that play with the ABA, they're getting second chances.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you really have to give. Matter
Yeah.
of fact, I gave more than I received.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I gave more money than I actually received money,
Yeah.
even though I was supposed to be receiving money. I actually gave more. And, you do it for the love of it. But when the COVID came and the season was canceled, well, that was my calling. I was like,
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
So tell me one thing. Yeah. When you came back to the United States, did you know before going, did you know Terry before going, cousin Terry?
Yeah.
Did you know her before? So you knew her before going. Oh, that's great. So
Well,
that's
we dated in high school.
Okay.
Oh, you see. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now tell us about that part of, bring it on into the picture.
Brandon, this is where I asked for your help.
Yeah, I got you. I'm here. If you don't want to talk about it, we don't actually have to talk about it.
Just a plane ride back. You knew Terry was. Yeah, Terry.
Yeah.
No, I just wanted to make sure you knew Terry was.
Virgil, I want to be single for a long time, and I don't plan on changing. I still got to do I already done international, but I really got to live over there and do my living over there.
Well, I tell you what, you can, if you meet the right one.
That's
Brandon.
correct.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I've seen some of your girlfriends in the past.
Yeah, he's brought some nice girls home, and I must say, been very nice young ladies, and I've spoken to them via Zoom, and I've talked with them, and the majority of the girls have just been wonderful.
Yeah,
just been wonderful.
I don't have a single complaint about anyone I've ever dated. They've all been great,
and the ones that I've met, and they've been great. So with that,
well, I know they fell in love with Mama Rush there.
Oh yeah, it's they definitely have, because Mom always said never bring home someone I wouldn't someone that, I can't remember the line was, but never someone that, basically no one that she wouldn't approve of. So everyone this has been a lot of chance for a lot of these women to meet my mom for the first time. They know me. I am an extension of my parents with the way I treat them and how well I treat them. So for them to get a chance to meet my mom.
I always tell Brenda, when you're thinking about a spouse, you think about your kids, and that person be the ideal person to stay home. And if the person wants to work, be a professional, as I was, and I stayed home a bit of time and then went back to work, that person would work with your children the right way, make sure that they get the right things put into them, the right things poured into their little spirits, whereby they can grow and be wonderful individuals in this world. Because it's not just one, it takes two to really instill in kids the best way to be in this life and to treat others. So I appreciate that Brandon listens. Okay.
Well, let me tell you, Carolyn,
That's
so
right.
It's
That's
okay. You can call Mom Carolyn. Yeah.
It's fine.
Keep it normal, Virgil. You're good.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
good.
And let me tell you, that's why I married Terry.
That's right.
Because now Terry had a master's in early childhood development. So from USC. Just
Okay.
like I said, all my kids graduated from USC and my wife graduated from USC. So how I'm still paying tuition for USC.
Oh yeah, me too.
So that was one of the reasons why I married Terry, because Terry is a great mother.
Yes.
And grandmother. She's the best, there's no doubt.
Yeah.
And they have a lawyer son.
Oh, wow.
He has a son who's an attorney.
Yeah, well, actually, Aaron owns his own law firm now.
Oh, wow. Congratulations to him.
The Wallace Law Firm, yeah.
Oh,
Might have to have him on here as a guest if that's something he'd be interested in.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, Aaron has a law degree, of course, and what you call it, Master's of Business Administration.
Okay.
BA.
Yeah. And what's his specialty? Do you know what he specializes in?
He specializes in employment law.
Oh, that's important. That's very important.
Very important. Yes, very
So,
important.
he's always busy, and of course, my daughter, she's a registered nurse in Charlotte.
Oh man, amazing!
And she just got married, didn't she?
Just got married.
Yeah. Oh, congratulations to her.
She married a wonderful.
I heard the wedding was beautiful. I heard it was a beautiful wedding. Sharon told my cousin Sharon.
Yeah,
Sharon Miniwell.
Yeah, she was one of the directors. We had two directors.
Okay.
And she did an absolutely fantastic job. Yes, it was a beautiful wedding.
Awesome.
And the occasion was beautiful because I know I'm still paying for it.
That's what a great father does. And so with that, I wanted to move from, we finished. I wanted to move to, how did you get into computers? And we can quickly hit on that subject, because I want people to know that about you too, Virgil.
Well,
then next time we'll pick up St. John, Asia, and
we'll do that. We'll have you back for another episode.
Time will go fast, didn't I?
Yeah.
We'll have you back, but I want to get that computer thing in.
Yeah, we can quickly run through that.
And then we'll do the next time St. John, how you've helped that big church there on Farrow Road, Farrow Road, Beltline Boulevard, the big church buying all that property there.
Yeah.
So
we'll do that for a second episode.
We'll do that second episode, because that's very important.
We've had plenty of people back.
Yeah.
Great. I was going to say, because I don't want to bore nobody.
Oh, no. You have not. I told you the time would fly, didn't I? So go ahead, tell us about Virgil. That part of it.
Yeah, well, at Newberry, I studied some, even though I majored in political science, computers came out, basic and COBOL and stuff. They were out, so I took some computer classes.
Okay.
And it's an ongoing learning process.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the technology moves so quickly.
Yeah.
It obsoletes so quickly. Matter of fact, I started on a computer shop. I had a computer company. Really, it was more of just me.
Yeah.
And sometimes another person. And we would go around fixing. I didn't want to get it too big.
Yeah.
Computers, it was hard to keep a computer store because the equipment was getting obsolete. The technology was moving so quickly.
Yeah.
I would get one thing, and a month later, it's obsolete because they've already come up with 2.1 and now 3.2, and then and you couldn't keep inventory.
Yeah.
So it was almost impossible because I could build a computer for maybe $1,000. But then that same computer, Best Buy or Circuit City at the time, was selling it for $800.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Like, what is going on? So I abandoned the idea of getting a computer store. So I just did a lot of working for companies. I worked for Gitz Law Firm in Columbia. I worked for Integrity Tax Service in Columbia. Of course, I worked for St. John Baptist Church. And I did a lot of
Mama Rush computers and everything.
Oh yeah, Virgil, man. Virgil, you're my go-to guy when I call you.
And Brandon, So it's like, oh, please, Virgil, help us get this thing done.
Yeah.
And you would be
I
right
help y'all any day. So I kept. That's what I was doing. I kept pace, but you have to constantly update yourself.
Yeah.
and you have to stay in the know, or you get left behind.
Yeah.
So you taught yourself a lot of the computer.
After I was introduced, then you're teaching yourself.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
I knew when I started in college, I knew I could do it because I understood it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so I knew I got into more of the hardware than the software. So, but I kept up with the software. Of course, you got to keep up with the software because they're hand in hand. But
Okay.
so I felt better at building and upgrading and making them faster.
Yeah.
Put memory in it, make the larger hard drives. I was so fascinated with the speeds of the processor and how it kept on doubling the speed. And I was like, wow, now they got GPUs, they got graphics processors now. At that time, the CPU did almost everything. Now they got graphic processors and just as powerful as the CPUs back in the day.
Yeah.
And I thought when it hit a gig memory, I mean, and a hard drive, you can get a hard drive for 500 megabytes. I was like, what?
Well, one question I have to ask you on that. Why is it that some companies keep IBM that type of stuff? Does it secure? I know some companies that keep that IBM thing going. What is it? Something different with that?
Well, like for example, one guy had an old CAD program. This is what it does architecture and stuff like that.
Okay.
He never went on the internet. He knew the CAD system, right? So every system I built several from him. He wanted this old-fashioned CAD on there because that's what he knew, and he was a good architect.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would, even though they had upgrades to it and stuff, he wanted to keep. So he wanted a computer that was going to last, and I guarantee you, I built a couple of computers from them. They must have lasted 15 years because when he finally came back to get a new one, and I said, "You're still using the old way?" I said, "There's no way that program can, no way that Windows 11 is going to run. That program is going to run on Windows 11."
Yeah.
Well, tell me one quick thing, and I just quick. The dark web that comes in and invades systems, is it easy to invade an IBM, that CAD system base versus the other system?
It's almost impossible because he wasn't on the internet.
That's right. Old school. That's right. See, I had to ask that question because that's why some companies keep that type of thing. I remember one time when I worked for DuPont in Delaware, they would not allow us to take notebooks home or anything home or work on computers because we were doing developing products for them and doing research on it. And they wanted to make sure they kept it, and they stayed within IBM systems. Then I worked for a pharmaceutical company out of Chicago. They in turn use that old system as well. And so that dark web, but they're integrating it now, but the dark web, I knew it was hard for that thing to really integrate that CAD system a bit compared to the others.
Yeah, because it was all about opening your system up. He with his system, he didn't open his system up at all, and therefore he never got viruses.
Yeah.
So he never put himself or his business at risk.
Okay.
Now, so basically he used those computers to do his designs and stuff, and others ones, he stayed up to date, using the internet and all that other stuff. But that's why he stayed. That's why you could have a system that long, because he stayed free of any viruses or hacking or all that stuff.
Oh, okay. The only reason that came to mind the other day, you worked on this one before, Virgil. I have this old IBM laptop. I have to show it to you one day. It still works. And it still holds data. You cannot take the information out of it.
Well, you probably can't get on the internet with that thing.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't put it on the internet, but it houses the history. It houses history, which I like.
Yeah.
And so I had it the other day, and I said, this still has its way about it. So it's most interesting. But anyway, Brandon.
Well, Virgil, look, Virgil, you've been absolutely wonderful today.
I tell you, the
glad.
team has got it.
And knocked it out of the park.
talking to you
I hope you enjoy your first podcast episode, because we'll definitely have you back for another one.
Exactly.
I appreciate that, and I might even send this to my daughter and my son and let them laugh a little bit.
Oh yeah, absolutely, Virgil.
This has been fun.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed it so much.
I've enjoyed it. I have too. Virgil, what photo do you text me, Virgil, what photo you want to use for your podcast station? Because I'm gonna put it up. If it's this one, that's all good.
You can take. I don't care. You can take whatever you want now. Or
all right. Well, wait. So, smile real quick, Virgil, or how you want to do it? All right. I'll make that the one for it.
Okay. All right.
Well, Virgil, thank you so much, brother. You've been
Wow.
absolutely wonderful and entertaining. I'll have this back to you in a couple hours.
Okay.
Thank you, Brandon, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
This has been so much.
Yeah, no, Virgil, I just know I need to go overseas now, man. I'm ready
You need to go, man. I tell you need to go.
That's what I plan on doing, All right, Virgil. Well, look, go ahead, Mom.
We're gonna do part 2 next
time.
time.
We'll do part 2 next time.
We're getting ready to do what we normally do at the end. But we had a fabulous time, so let's go.
Absolutely great, Virgil.
Good job.
All right, Virgil. You have a great day, man. Thank you so much.
God bless you. Y'all take care.
You too, Virgil. Take care.
Thank you,
bye-bye.
Virgil.
Thanks, Virgil.
All right, now take care.
Awesome.